What's up, guys? Mardi Gras Man 23 here, and today we're going to do a review of the 2017 Lego Holiday Catalog. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, you could not wait to get the Christmas wish book. Sears had one, J.C. Penney's had one. You know, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have big toy stores around every corner, which we really don't have anymore, but so if you wanted to see all the new stuff, if you wanted to see something that you couldn't wait, you just couldn't wait for that holiday or Christmas catalog to come so you could skim through it, make a list for your mom, and you'd always put 10 or 15 things on it and you'd get maybe one. So here we go, guys. So let's review this and let's talk about some Lego prices. So there's the front cover with the new train station and the holiday train from last year. I'm going to call it a Christmas train. I like Christmas. What about you guys? So we open it up and we've got this insert, which is your Make-A-Wish, your list like I was talking about. We've got the Lego train station right here. $80 for 900 pieces. Not a bad deal. I actually like the set. I don't know if I'm going to be getting it. I have the holiday train. I keep calling it holiday. I'm going to call it a Christmas train. I have the Christmas train. I might pick that station up if I find it at an unbelievable price. So then we've got some great gift ideas, which this is basically just a show of all the different themes, I think. And there's nothing on there really exciting. And we've got the London bus. We've got all the advent calendars, which they don't really do anything for me. I know they're neat, and I know the process behind an advent calendar. It's really great to get a little gift every day, counting down the days till Christmas. But I don't know. I've never been a real big fan of them. I don't like the little bitty mini micro mic build. So we got the London bus, $140 for 1,700 pieces. That's a really good deal, isn't it? Then we've got Big Ben, another great set. I don't think I'll ever acquire this one, but 4,000 pieces for $250. I mean, it amazes me how some of these big sets, the deals are so good, and then some of these big sets, the deals are so cruddy. So over here we've got I like to call these the Lego models. Been around for a while, nothing new, pretty good deals, pretty good prices, or I should say fair prices. We've got the carousel, $199 for 2,600 pieces. Really like that set. Just put it together not long ago. Ferris wheel still available. $199 for 2,484 pieces. I mean, that's two really great big sets at really good prices. And then we've got all the modulars, which I have all of these on this page, but I don't have this one yet. That is on my want list, but it's just hard to spend $280 for a set. Although it is a great price. I mean, $280, you get 4,000 pieces. You can't really go wrong with it. It's just hard to pay that much for a set. So then we've got the Ghostbusters. This is probably the number one want on my want list. Now, hopefully I can pick it up before it retires. And it's a great deal. I mean, $350 for 4,634 pieces. That is a really good price. Then we've got the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, technically it should be the Ecto 2, from the new Ghostbusters movie. Didn't really care for that movie as much as it wasn't bad to watch at one time, but I didn't really like the way they tied it in. I would have much rather those ladies stumble onto the firehouse and see kind of the history of the old Ghostbusters and then become the Ghostbusters, where there was no mention, even though they had cameos, there was no mention of the older Ghostbusters. I just think it would have been a better story if they would have been fulfilling a legacy instead of starting something completely over. $350 for 4,000 pieces on the castle. I mean, again, nothing really new, but that is a really good set. Really good set. So then we've got the brickheads. What do you guys think about these brickheads? I don't think they're coming off as popular as everybody assumed they would. I mean, there's some pretty good figs. Some of the builds are pretty good. But I don't know. I mean, when they first came out, I thought I was going to run out and buy them, a lot of them, but I've only bought a couple of them for my wife. So What do you guys think about those brickheads? What do you guys think about the new ones that are coming out? And then we've got the new Ninjago movie City. $299.99 for 4,800 pieces. I mean, you get almost 5,000 pieces for $300. So think about that. 4,867 pieces for $300. That is an outstanding deal. Outstanding price. I don't understand why all the sets aren't kind of in that price line. You get a lot of figs with this. Sometimes you want to say the figs are what drives the price up. Sometimes you want to say big molded pieces are what drives the price up. This is a great set and a great deal. And then of these Lego Ninjago movie sets, I probably want this one. And I'm not really big into the boats and the ships, but this one is really cool. I got my eye on this one, guys. What do you think? You like that? The Destiny's Bounty. I might have to pick that one up. It's actually available at Walmart and Target, so I'll probably just keep my eye on it and try to catch it on markdown if it survives Christmas. Then we've got some more little play sets. This bridge is pretty cool. That's Master Falls, $29.99 for 312 pieces. I mean, that's about right. $30 for 300 pieces. That's about where all of them should be. And then we go into these more Ninjago movie sets, which none of these really interest me. I mean, this one's pretty cool. Of everything on this page, this is probably the only one I would consider buying. And I don't know. It's going to have to be on markdown at Target for me to get it. And we still got Lego the Batman movie, which really like this set. It's down to $40 at Walmart. I've got to pull the trigger on that one. The Batcave's pretty cool. It's down to $80 at Walmart. It's $100 here, which is about right. $100 for 1,000 pieces. It's not a great deal, but it's not a bad deal. I mean, but this big Batmobile doesn't do anything for me. I like the figs, but not real crazy about it. I like the Riddler car. There's a lot of sets in here that I want. I just don't want to go out and spend all the money on them. What do you guys think? We've got some more Lego Batman. And then we got the new DC sets. I think these are all built around the Justice League movie coming out. Not really a big DC fan. I mean, I like Batman, but that's about it. Don't really care much for Superman because I'm a Spider-Man guy. So, I mean, if I pick these up, they would have to be on clearance. Now, let's talk about this set. This set's been around for a while. The Shield Helicarrier. It's 350 pieces for, $350 for 2,996 pieces. Now, if you remember, we talked about this Lego City. Look at this. Where's it at? Where is it at? $300, almost 5,000 pieces. This one's $350, and it's 2,996 pieces. That makes no sense to me, guys. I mean, this set is strictly for display with the micro build. I do like you get some figures, but I mean, all those figures are available in other sets. Maybe not with those prints, but I don't know about Maria Hill, but all these are definitely in other sets. I don't know, guys. When this came out, everybody wanted it, but what do you guys think about it? I think it's not a set that I have, not a set that I even want. I don't know. And it's a horrible deal, horrible pricing. And then we go to some sets from the new Thor Hulk movie. We've got $60 for 492 pieces. I mean, come on, really? $60, it should have 600 to 700 pieces. I guess you're paying $10 for the big Hulk fig. And I know licensing is involved, but give me a break. This one here is 400 pieces for $50. There's no big fig in that one. 323 pieces for $30. That's about right. So if you're going to consider licensing, why is this one price line where it should be and this one not? I mean, this one should be $39.99. I know this is Guardians of the Galaxy, and even though it says last chance, it's not like it's a clearance price or anything. Still licensing, still Marvel licensing. I know a lot of people went crazy over this set, $199 for 2,300 pieces. I mean, if you're into that, that is really cool. That would have to be on clearance somewhere for me to get it. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm not going to go out there and buy that one. I'll buy that Ninjago boat before I buy this boat. These buildable figs, I just don't think they have the popularity that Lego was looking for. I mean, I see them on clearance all the time. And I think a lot of the reason is the price. I mean, look, their average, look at this, $25, 100, not even 100 pieces. Both of these. That's ridiculous. $35, 180 pieces. I mean, what are we doing here? Now look at this one. 1,400 pieces, $160. I mean, that's, that could be $149, maybe a little for license. It is a big set. You get a bunch of figs, but compared to the other big sets we talked about, it's overpriced. And we just got Star Wars, more Star Wars from the Last Jedi movie. Looking forward to that movie. What about you guys? But I can't really get too many Star Wars sets because there's just so many. And if you're a Star Wars collector and you want all the figs, there's a lot of money you have to spend to get a lot of sets, to get a lot of different figs. So I just, you can't collect everything. So that's one thing that as much as I like Star Wars, I just passed on. That's a really cool set, though. This one, oddly enough, is available at Walmart and Target on the toy store shelves. That was kind of surprising to me. And it's a pretty good deal. $100 for 1,100 pieces. And we got more Star Wars. I mean, nothing really jumps off the page at me. There's some really good figs, but... And then here we go with this big, giant, unbelievable, overpriced set. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about it. You guys have said enough. I know you get a lot of figs, but that is crazy. $500 for 4,000 pieces. Ridiculous. I do like this one, guys. This is, of all the Star Wars ships, this is my favorite ship. I don't know why. I've always been drawn to the Snowspeeder. Just always been my favorite Star Wars ship. Which one's your guys? I like the X-Wing. A lot of people are going to say the X-Wing's their favorite, but I've always been keen to this one. I don't know why. But it's still overpriced. $200 for 1,700 pieces. It should be about, I don't know, $169.99. I mean, look at the Slave One. It's $200 for 2,000 pieces. So $199.99 for 1,996 pieces. So if that one is basically 10 cents a piece, why isn't this one basically 10 cents a piece? I mean, this one comes with 2 figs. This one comes with 4 figs. So this one should be a little more pricier than this one. I mean, that's what doesn't make sense to me is, okay, you're going to say you got to pay extra for these big pieces. I'm not buying that. Not buying it at all. And then we got some architecture sets, which look cool, but I don't collect those. I really want this set. This is another one on my want list. Really good set. $149.99 for 2,000 pieces. I mean, just think about that. 2,000 pieces for $150. 1,700 pieces for $200. So if you're going to say, let's pay $10 for the licensing, so why isn't this one $160? Why is it $200 and not $160? And then we've got some Technic, which Technic is really cool, but you've got to be that guy. You got to like to build models to build with Technic. I don't know. They're really cool, but when I was a kid, I think when I became a teenager, I kind of advanced into Technic and never really took off as far as buying multiple sets. I did have some. There are a couple that I have that are my favorites that I still have, but never really bought them. They get pretty pricey too. Some of it you could say is for the motors and stuff, but I mean, other than that, the pieces are the pieces. So if they don't have power functions included, they're a little overpriced. And then we go to the remote control, which I actually have a remote control, an older one. And look at this, $100 for 370 pieces. Now I know it comes with power functions, so maybe you can justify the price because of the power functions, but just aside from the power functions, it just seems really pricey. But it is a really cool set, and I could see paying that because of the power functions. That is one that's kind of on my want list. Don't know if I'll ever get it, but I'd like to have it. Then we've got more Technic. More Technic. Are you guys Technic fans? We got Mindstorms. Lego Boost. I'm not even sure what this is. Not interested in it. Then we've got some base plates, some basic classic sets, and then we get to the creator models, which I wouldn't mind having that. $70, 728 pieces. That's kind of what you're looking for. You're looking for 100 pieces for every $10 you spend. So that's a good set. I wouldn't mind having that one. I probably will try to get that one. This one's not bad. I might pick this one up too. This one's a great deal. $29.99 for 386 pieces. I mean, I would probably pick both of these up if I came across them at, and just there was nothing else on the shelf I wanted. Mindstorms, I have no idea why everybody loves Mindstorms. I mean, when we were kids, we played Atari. And once we got to Nintendo, if you had an Atari, you got laughed at. So, this reminds me of Atari. 8-bit, barely 8-bit graphics and stuff. I don't know what the big deal is about Mindstorms. I don't get it. I guess I'm too old for it. No interest in it. And then we get to the Friends, which there's some pretty cool sets in Friends. Don't ever discount Friends. That's a good looking set. Friends, that's actually a good price too. $50, almost 600 pieces. I like this little food cart. I like that Lego's doing a lot of little food carts and stuff. Very interesting. I do want to pick this one up. It's $25 for 246 pieces, so it's right in line. I definitely probably going to get that one. Some more, I guess they're going with a Snow Lodge type theme for the Friends this year. Then you get to the Wild Adventure sets, Coast Guard sets, which seemed overpriced. And that's probably because of the big pieces. I mean, you get big pieces for this plane, crash plane. You get boat hulls. So these are probably overpriced because of those big pieces, and I guess it is what it is. Then you got the old Can't Go Wrong. Every year we're going to redo the police chase sets. Look at those bikes. Those are pretty sharp. You get a new police station. Well, it's new for this year, I should say. And then that's it. And then on the back we get another reminder of the Lego Ninjago. Probably best value in the catalog right now. Really like that set. You guys see my address. You can send me something free if you'd like. So that's it, guys. I just thought about this when I got it in the mail a couple weeks ago. Just thinking about reminiscing when I was a kid and remembering how happy I was to get that that Sears catalog every year. You'd spend 30 minutes to an hour flipping through it, looking at all the toys that you couldn't see unless you caught the commercials on TV. Writing a list and hoping for the best and waking up Christmas morning, and it kind of brings back memories, guys. So I thought I'd share that with you. I know this video went a little long. Appreciate you for staying all the way to the end if you've made it this far. As always, thank you for watching. Appreciate all the support. And until next time, make sure you hit that like button down there. Subscribe so you can see future videos. I do a lot of stuff on this channel, not just Lego. Check out my other videos, guys. Tell me what you think. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.